So, being an educator, I find myself thinking back quite often. So, how did the lesson go? Did the students learn what I needed them to do? Did everything go as planned, like it's on the lesson plan? And then this puts me into that thinking forward mindset. What can we do next time? Where do we go from here? How can I push these students but still reach these ones that maybe didn't grasp the concept fully? But it's not very often that I really get to adapt that thinking inward or even outward mindset. And I feel like becoming a student again allowed me to do that, and it helped me to better relate with my students. So now I found myself thinking inwardly a lot throughout the semester, actually. Being this is my first semester back in school, I'm only in my third year of teaching, and I'm also coming off of treatment for anxiety and depression. My inward thinking was extremely important to me going into this. So I feel like I really wanted this coursework to be meaningful and not only something that I felt pride for, but something that I would feel pride bringing back to the people who I need to impact the most, which is my students. And I want us to learn together. And I told them all the time this semester that not only are you learning, but I'm learning this year because I want to be the best version I can for them because they deserve that at the end of the day. And I feel like my highest point in this coursework had to be actually creating that lesson because I really sat down and thought, if I were to give this to my students, what would I want them to learn from it? What would I want them to take from it? What can I use to give them the best learning opportunity that I can? So I feel like that was my highest point. I felt a lot of pride in putting that together because I knew that's something I could bring back to them. My lowest point just definitely had to be coming back into being a student because I've adopted this head of the classroom mindset and role, so it's kind of hard to bring yourself back to that. But I feel like that was something this semester really helped me do was get back that student mindset of this is what you have to do for your kids, and this is what you want from your kids, and this is how they feel. So I feel like I relearned that sense of pride and accomplishment and what it means to be a student who gives their best effort and gives their work. And I just want to drive my students to be there now. I know in my personal philosophy, when we first started this all off many, many weeks ago, it feels like I talked about being scared, how I can't let my own fears and insecurities with technology and the growing technology world around me stop my students and I from bettering ourselves for that reason. And I definitely feel like it's something that I've jumped more headfirst into, and I feel not 100% comfortable. I would say 82.5% comfortable. So I feel like that was really the glowing point of this entire semester was getting the chance to grow for the people who mean the most to me. That's the kids I get to see every single day. So I look forward to continuing to grow as an educator and as a student for them and for myself.